What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of Road to Ruin Arandama. Got quite a few games in this episode and quite a lot of tasty goals, but I've also, after watching this back, I've also got quite a lot of just goals, you know, just like that. It's just a goal. It's not a skill goal, it's not a sweat goal, it's not a tramp goal, it's just a goal. And that's what this team has been about for me. It's been about just scoring. It's just been about just winning. My record is insane. In the next video, guys, I'm going to put you screenshots of like the goals to game ratios of my players, of my strikers. Somebody told me, and thank you very much for this bit of information, that if you go onto the web app, you can actually click on your player, go to the biography, and it gives you the goals to games that they have since they started at your club. I didn't know that, so since I've sold Goodwillie and Shane Long, I don't know. I don't know what the goals to game ratio they had. It would have been nice to see, but unfortunately I cannot anymore. This game here was pretty good. Absolutely demolished this guy. Now, for those of you that are wondering or inquiring and have been onto the website, for those of you that have the website, you know what I'm talking about. Right there, by the way, guys, I tried to do a scorpion kick goal. I can't do them for the life of me. And I think I'll try again here to do a scorpion kick as well, but it's just not working, and it ends up just doing like diving headers or volleys. Yeah, the website, I advise you guys to not really use the website. There's a few issues with it, and a few people are having quite serious problems. So I am trying to work on another alternative for you guys. That was a solid finish there, though. Yeah, I'm trying. Oh, by the way, in this game, I scored goals in 69, 70, 71, and 72. So 4 goals in 5 in-game minutes. I think that is a record. And if you don't believe me, just wait at the end of the game here, and when it shows the 12-1 final score, it does show you the fact that I did score in 69, 71, 72 and 73 or something like that. 69, 68, 70, 71, 72. I can't remember. Let's have a look now. What was it? Yeah, 68, 70, 71, 72. So 4 goals in in FIFA to score in 70, 71 and 72. That's just insane anyway. Like 3 consecutive goals in 3 consecutive in-game minutes. That's mental. So yeah, guys, I'm trying to work on a fix. Please do try not to use the website if possible. If you do use the website, it's not really a problem, but there are just a few minor errors with it that I'd prefer you guys not to use yet. I'm working on a workaround that should hopefully be in place in the next day or two. So yeah, if you do need what you know I'm offering, do shoot us a PM on YouTube, and I'll try my best to help you guys out. Other than that, guys, close to 25k, man. Like, there's been a lot of talk between you folks about what I should do, what you want me to do. Things like giveaways and play subscriber series and stuff like that, I tend not to do, guys, and here's why. For those that ask for the giveaways, for those that ask to play a subscriber, you seem to be under the impression that perhaps it would be you that would get to play me, which maybe it would be, but you know, when there's 25,000 people that potentially want to play me, and I'm only one person, and you know, I don't really have that much time anyway, it's real difficult to be fair to anyone to actually play a subscriber, because I wouldn't get to be able to play as many as would be happy, and it would end up causing more unrest between you guys, because that, you know, just because some of you would be like, oh, you got to play, and some of you didn't get to play, some of you would be quite unhappy that you didn't get to play, and so on and so forth. So it's just easier for me that not to play subscribers. And if it happens that a subscriber comes up against me in a game where we just manually get each other, then that's cool. And if you guys want to know what times I play mostly, I mostly play FIFA at 1 AM or later on every night, and then on Tuesdays and Wednesdays I play pretty much all the day, during the day, and all evening. So if you want a chance to play me, they're the times I play. So I usually play online games. I don't really play tournaments, and that's how you can get hold of me. On that tournament note, I've got 2 teams now where I'm comfortable going into tournaments, so I'm going to start playing in some tournaments. Won that game 4-2. That was a really solid goal from Wilshere at the end there. Yeah, so I'll be going into playing some tournaments, and what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, I've got a video log on my second channel again yesterday, so I'll put the link to that in the description if you want to check out my vlog. Then you can go right ahead. It's a pretty good one. This time I have a woman phone me during it, and I have to answer and do some actual business during the video log. So it's pretty hilarious. Also, guys, we've got FIFA goal of the day. FIFA goal of the day. That will be up today at some stage. I apologise for not putting one up yesterday. I was really busy at work and just completely forgot. But we're still looking for your clips for FIFA goal of the day. And can I stress again, guys, please do not send me your clips. Do not send your clips to my personal YouTube account. I will just delete the message. You need to send them to FIFA Goal of the Day account, which is I'm gonna have the link for that in the description as well. But if you need that, it's youtube.com/user/FIFA Goal of the Day. So I said I'll talk about in today's video the Premiership basically, and what a weekend of Premiership football it was. Chelsea Man United game, how insane was that? I thought first and foremost, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you'd know a lot of my feelings about that game. Like, obviously I wanted Manchester United to win that game because it would do Arsenal a favour. And to the guy that said the point of Arsenal shouldn't rely on other teams to do them favours, they should win more games themselves. My argument there is, if Chelsea beat Man United, that's not Man United doing Arsenal a favour. That's Chelsea not managing to win their games. You know, like that if they can't win their games, just like Arsenal can't win their games, then that's fine. But the title race, I don't know, it's still on, and Spurs are still involved as well, which is fantastic to see from I'd say a neutral point of view. That was a nice little skill run there as well. It would be so nice to see someone new win the Premiership, and I know like Man City are obviously in prime position to win the Premiership, but they've got a team that they've built through money, whereas Spurs have got a team that they built through hard work and dedication and many seasons of like just really bad luck. And I remember when a few years ago when Spurs were 4th spot and Arsenal were in 5th spot, and like 10 of their players got food poisoning. They ended up losing to West Ham. Arsenal went on to win and nick that 4th spot in the last minute, and it was unlucky for Spurs then, and they definitely deserve to be where they are today. So it's nice to see a different team up there than like Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, because the Premiership becomes stale when it's just the same teams all the time. So to see City and Spurs up there is definitely nice. And I would, even though I'm an Arsenal fan, and Arsenal fans may hate me for saying this sort of thing and stuff, but I would love to see Spurs win a title. It would just be hilarious to see a team like that win the title. It would be hilarious to see like the big Manchester clubs and Chelsea with all their money to fail completely. That was a lovely little scoop chip over the keeper as well, by the way. Yeah, it would just be brilliant. But it'd also be really good to see Man City win the title, because they've deserved it so far. They've played the most consistent football all season. But the Man United Chelsea game, going back to that, it was definitely just a really interesting day. Sorry, I'm just getting text messages out the ass here. Yeah, it was a really interesting game. Chelsea went 3-0 up, and I was worried for United. I thought, hold on, we could have a Torres goal here. That's how worried I was. Chelsea were just dominant. They were absolutely slaughtering United. They could have essentially gone and scored a 4th or 5th goal and completely wiped the floor with United. But after half time, you know, it's typical United. They've got a never say die attitude. They've literally got that. That was a fantastic goal from Ben Arthur, by the way. They've got that attitude where they just don't give up. So many games you could go back to with Man United where they're down and out, and then all of a sudden, you know, they're back in the game. And when they was 3-0 down to Spurs like many years ago, they came back and won 5-3. When they was 1-0 down in the Champions League final in '98 or '99, they scored 2 goals in injury time. They just do it, and like 3-0 down at a confident, well-performed Chelsea side, and out of nowhere they get it back to 3-3. And I mean, they could have still lost the game. That David De Gea save, wow, that was just like for all the criticism he's got this season, that was an absolutely amazing save. Like somebody took a Gaiazzo of Twitter after the save, and literally there was like 10 people on his Gaiazzo that had just said, "What a save! Oh my god, what a save!" Because it was just world class. And as a football fan, rather than as an Arsenal fan or a Man United fan, you've got to stand up and applaud that kind of goalkeeping, because it was just absolutely incredible. But it turns out it did do Arsenal a little bit of a favour. Chelsea obviously dropped a couple of points where Arsenal didn't, and it just, as an Arsenal fan, it makes me even more frustrated that Chelsea dropped points and stuff, because Arsenal have only picked up something like 8 points out of the last 21 in the league, or 7 points out of the last 21, and that's 14 points. Imagine if we'd even got, if we'd like got a consistency in those 7 games where we'd picked up maybe 14 points or 15 points. That extra 6 points actually would put us back in amongst the title race, which is ridiculous. It's crazy how open this Premiership season has been from start to finish. And of course you've got Newcastle and Liverpool up there as well. And the Spurs Liverpool game again was a good game for Arsenal, because Liverpool didn't pick up the win. I think Arsenal are now 5th and Chelsea are 4th. Newcastle and Liverpool just below them. I could be wrong. I actually haven't looked at the Premiership table since that Spurs Liverpool game. So if that is wrong, I apologise. This goal as well from Wagner Love. Alright, the finish wasn't there. The goal wasn't from Wagner Love. The goal from Doumbia, but the skill run from Wagner Love. I was really enjoying my FIFA with these two teams. Like, the fact that I've got minimal amounts of 5-star skill players made it, when I did do skills with the 4-star skill players and stuff, it was so much fun. Like, I don't know, I've just never had so much fun playing FIFA. I honestly haven't. I've scored some pretty good goals, some really nice goals, like, you know, doing rainbow flicks over the keeper, or the ball lob thing over the keeper in the last game. Scoring some nice skill runs. That goal with Ben Arthur was pretty nice. Some long range ones like the one with Balotelli. Score another nice goal with Doumbia here. They're not really insane goals. They're not goals that you would say are montage worthy. But when you got the team that I've got, and when I'm playing against the teams that I'm playing against, they're definitely goals that I really enjoy. But yeah, going back to the Premiership, it's definitely, 4th place has now been blown wide open again. There's 4 teams that could finish in 4th spot. That's just amazing. And obviously, I'd say now the title was between Man United, Spurs, and Man City. And no, those 3 teams will finish 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And then, you know, I'm a big fan of Newcastle. I'm a big fan of what they've achieved, especially after a couple of years ago when they wanted Mike Ashley, or whatever his name is, out. This guy's got an insane team, by the way. When they wanted him out because he wasn't doing the business for Newcastle, and after they sold Carroll, for example, people thought they were in trouble, and they've just done remarkably well to be where they are for this stage of the season. However, as somebody who like looks at a lot of things in terms of football, and looks at trends and things like that, I don't think Newcastle are gonna finish in the top 4. I mean, it's fantastic that they're there, but I genuinely think they will start dropping off the pace. I mean, I hope they don't. It would be very. Do you know what would be amazing? Like, to see like Man City, Man United, Spurs, and Newcastle finish as the top 4, because then you'd have 3 teams that never really get in Champions League football, and for English football that would be amazing. It would really change the dynamics of the Premiership, and it would force Arsene Wenger to spend some fucking money. But yeah, guys, this video is coming to a close. So the video I put up a couple of days ago still didn't get 1,000 likes, so I guess you didn't really like that very much. But I do appreciate every view, every like, every watch, every favourite. So if you guys could like and favourite this video, that would mean a lot to me. And yeah, I've got something special planned for the 25k subscriber thing, my Bobby Jiggy, and I'm sure you guys will like it. And yeah, I mean, I might not have that many videos this week, so I'm going to Ireland on Friday and not returning till Sunday evening. So I'm going to try and make a few videos in the next couple of days that I can set to scheduled upload, or maybe I'll just do a few video logs to upload for you. But this is the end, guys, so as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers.
2 goals into the bargain, so they can move on with confidence.
I hope you've enjoyed this as much as we have, Alan Smith and myself, Martin Tyler.